And pretty fine, but specifically, as it states that the board would do it. That's number one, the board, okay? It says the board.
Well,
Number two, it said, with advice and in consultation with the county administrator. So this give the county administrator to give us his opinion and information. We will collect that information and the board will develop a criteria. Let me ask you another question. You asked, have we ever evaluated another county attorney, county administrator? That's your question, correct?
That's right.
The answer to that is the board only, while I was chair, and I remember, I think we only did one. I remember my years of 16 years.
You told me none.
That probably was, yeah, right. But I think, I don't remember one. And that's why I think Bill Carter was chair at that time. We did one. That was Mary Jones. Okay? Now, but although Mary Jones didn't have a contract, but we have a contract here stating that we need to move forward and to get that done. And that's why I propose this. If you can modify it, if you have another idea, modify it and get input on that. I have no problem with that. But we have to start somewhere. Yes, sir, Mr. Wood.
Mr. Tyler,
Yes, sir.
in your candid remarks,
Uh-huh.
you admitted to Mr. Futrell that it was the board's responsibility
It is.
to come up with the criteria.
It is.
Well, that was my point, the first sentence of this statement tonight. This is a personnel committee meeting.
Uh-huh.
It's not the board meeting.
Right,
Board meeting is at 7 o'clock.
right.
So my question to you
So the
is,
personnel committee.
personnel committee has nothing to do with this. The contract clearly states it's a board action.
The board shall develop the criteria. The personnel committee is working on behalf of the board to come up with a criteria. Once the criteria develop, it goes to the board.
No.
Then the board will have the option.
That's not what the contract says.
Okay, well, does the board, wait, let me ask you this. The board has authority, the board want to do it itself without the personnel committee, then fine, we can do that. Because tonight, it's a personnel committee meeting, it's not the board's meeting. It's a personnel, I call it
That's what
personnel.
I just
committee.
told you.
So, are you saying, let me make sure I'm clear. Are you saying that you do not want the personnel committee to take on this task? You want the board as collectively?
I don't,
That's what you're
I
asking?
don't want to be a part of an illegal meeting.
You're not, it's not illegal meeting, Mr. Warren.
Mr. Chairman,
Let me ask you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yep, Mr. Black, wait.
If I
This is the
could-
personnel committee meeting. You know, personnel.
I don't-
Okay. This is the personnel committee meeting.
I would like
So,
to make,
well,
I'd like to address the
Well,
personnel committee, if I could.
let's get the personnel committee straight first. My question to the personnel committee, which is you, myself, who else?
That's it.
And John,
No, it's loaded, don't worry about it.
Oh,
Okay,
that's right, that's right. He was added
Just
after
in
the
order,
fact.
just in order.
He was
Yes,
added after the
two
fact.
things. If the personnel committee do not want to develop a criteria and present it to the board for the board consideration and or modification, that's the intent of this meeting. The personnel committee to begin to develop a criteria. Once we develop a criteria, we can submit it to the board for its consideration. Now, if the personnel committee said, look, we don't want to be involved in develop the criteria.
You're not
We want
gonna
the
say
total
that.
board.
You're not gonna say that.
But let me say. If the board said that they do not want, the personnel committee don't want to do that, then I have no problem to say that the board itself would do that. Okay? I mean, if that's the case, okay? Let me, wait,
If I could address-
not the personnel
Can I address the
committee.
committee, please?
Not yet.
I am a board
Not
member,
yet.
and
But
I would
you're
like
not
to address the
on
committee, Mr. Chairman.
You're not a part of the personnel committee.
I would like to address the board.
You're not a part of the personnel committee.
Mr. Chairman,
Chairman,
I'm not
I
recognizing.
am.
I would like to address.
I'm not recognizing you to address the personnel committee at this time. And later
Mr.
on.
Chairman.
Mr.
Yeah,
Chairman.
I'm not recognizing right now. At a point in time I will. Okay, but I do want the committee members to have the input, and then at such time I will recognize. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Could I get the attorney to tell you that what this paragraph means?
What paragraph, man?
Section 12,
Does the board?
evaluation.
Does the board?